Hello everyone, welcome to the Subject Spotlight webinar, which is focused on your future in computing. My name is Lauren. Alongside me on this webinar, I have Dr. Rose, who is the Deputy Dean, and also Xavier, who is our course advisor. And just before we go through our courses and what we have to offer, I'm just going to run through exploring some job market insights. So some reasonings why you might want to take some of our computing courses. So we've got some lovely stats on the slides here. So the first one I'm going to run through is the 400,000 plus unique UK job postings. So we have gathered this statistic from a labour market insights tool, which is called Lightcast. And this is looking at computing and software engineering UK job postings between the timeframe of March 2024 and September 2024, so quite recent. So yeah, plus we also have UK employers competing for talent on the right-hand side. So as you can see, 25,000 when looking at March 24 to September 24 again. So lots of UK employers competing for talent in this region. On the left-hand side, we have some career opportunities. So some example careers that you could go on to after doing some of our computing courses. So this could include AI cloud architect, AI data analyst, blockchain architect or developer, database developer, geospatial and mapping scientist, machine learning engineer, software engineer, sustainable city designer, web designer and developer, web security analyst, and the list does go on, but we just want to give you a little flavour of what opportunities could be available. In terms of what graduates have gone on to do, we've got a few examples there. So a few of them have gone on to work for companies such as Capgemini, the NHS, JP Morgan, Nissan, and many more. And then just a little highlight there in terms of UK employers seeking talent. So AI, Python, SQL, and machine learning are some of the most in-demand skills by UK employers seeking talent in AI, big data, and machine learning at the moment. And these are featured in our courses, which we will run through now. So I'm just going to pass over to Dr. Rose. If you could take us through the courses and give a little intro about yourself, please.
Thank you very much, Lauren. And hi, everybody. So my name is Rose, and I'm the Deputy Dean of the Engineering and Environment faculty. So in our departments, we have a wide range of computing-related program. Before I started to talk about the programs, then let me introduce my background. So I have over 30 years of teaching in higher education sector. Before I joined here, I was teaching in one of the university in Hong Kong for almost 25 years. I've joined here for almost 6 years by now. So in my career life, I help all the institutions to develop computing technologies program, software development. I can also witness the growth of IT and in different industry sector. So I'm strong in that. My own background, my own research background is I'm doing research in HCI, which is related to human-computer interactions. And that's touched on a little bit on software and development. So in our departments, we have a couple of IT-related program. For example, the most popular one nowadays is MSc AI Technologies, which we will look at how AI learn from the data that we generate from different aspects, such as IoT device, Internet of Things. So, and then they will use Python programming to learn how from the data and then make the decisions. So that is how AI do. The second programs that we are offering, which is big data and data science technologies. And also these two programs is part of the computing framework, which share 3 common modules, which is including the research contemporary technologies in computing, which is a very exciting learning opportunities because we bring the hackathon boot camps in that modules. Students will actually have a lot of hands-on experience on different topics, and then they can form group, works together on a real-life example. And the other two modules will be cybersecurity and information governance, which is also a common modules for these two programs. So from your point, you might feel that how does it related to your program? But in fact, for big data and AI, you might have a lot of concern about how this data has been kept and processed, and therefore that relate to cybersecurity issues as well. And that also related to the information governance. If we don't manage the data properly, that also will create a risk. The next modules will be leadership, digital leadership, and that is the module that I run. And students will actually have a chance to understand different leadership style and how this related to your aspect if you are thinking about to become a CIO or CTO in future. So you identify your learning needs and develop a personal development plan. And we actually give you experience on understand different latest technologies and also to understand how these technologies related to your program of studies. For big data, you will also have a chance to learn Python programming as well, but you will mainly learn how to develop a dashboard, how to do some data and analysis work by applying the statistics analysis. Also, you will have a common modules with AI technologies, which is machine learning on cloud. So that is the modules you will learn from these two programs. So we are not just emphasize on academic skills, knowledge, but also we emphasize a lot on your transferable skill, your employability, such as how to collaborate with people in the online as well as physically. How to manage a project, how to improve your communication skill, how to solve the real-life problems in the modules. And we give you a lot of opportunities to learn from the different industrial platforms such as AWS or Google's cloud platform, which also improve your employability. So next slide, please. In terms of software developments or a wide range of technologies, we do have another pathway which under the computing framework, which is computing and technology. And these programs will touch on top of the common modules like leaderships, cybersecurity. You also have a chance to know how to develop a proper software in the software engineering modules, and also you will learn how database designed and also how to develop some analytics on that. We have innovation modules which teach you how to develop, helps the customers to solve the problems and then apply the creativities in developing technology solutions and create the prototype in a very fast period of time, like using the tools called Figma. If you already have an IT background or computing background, so you might consider to enhance your skill in software development, then you can consider another program, which is MSc Web and Mobile Development Technologies. In this program, we don't have the share module because it is a specialized program. And in this program, we have all 6 modules specialized in computing development, such as UX, UI, design, user interface, user experience, mobile technologies, and for example, mobile apps security. So every module is related on how to apply the programs and develop the program. So that is more specific modules. But again, no matter that is a conversion master or specialized master, when we deliver the modules, we also emphasize a lot on transferable skills and employability skill. So we enforce all the team building elements and also communications elements in all this program. So in terms of the delivery, so all these programs, we will have a mixture of lectures, seminar, and workshop. Every week when you come to class, we normally have each modules will have 3 hours. So for example, 1 hour for lecture and 2 hours for practical. Some of the modules, which is technical based, then they might have a 4 hours lab-based work. So every week, it might have about 10 to 14 hours to come to the campus and learn. And then we expect you for each modules, you will spend about 30 hours to 40 hours to revise, to revise the topics, to do the assignment, or maybe do some self-readings. As I mentioned, the most exciting part is in our program, we tried to build up some elements which give you hands-on experience and real-life experience. So this is experiential learning. So we embed the leadership training, boot camps, hackathon, so that you can earn and you can actually learn how it works in the real life. In any of these programs, except the web and mobile, we provide advanced practice options. So advanced practice options means that you need to spend an extra 1 semester to work on internship or consultancy projects, research projects, or professional competence development or enterprise and innovation. We do provide 6 AP options for you to choose. So for example, some people already have some ideas and they want to start up their business in London. So what they can do is they can sign up the enterprise startup options in their AP, so that 1 semester they will learn more about how to develop a business proposal, how to do a pitching, and there are some guidance from entrepreneurs to come. You have some guest speaker sections to learn how to start up a business, and then you are asked to develop a business proposal over there. We do have, for example, design innovations, so how to apply creativities in developing some solutions to solve the problems. We do have typical like internship, that means you get a job, although it may not be guaranteed, but you can get a job to spend working in any company for 12 weeks time, so that you can practice. People who are more interested to develop their life in career academic, then we do have research projects for you, so that you are able to work with our staff, which are all actively research active, and then they will work together to do some publications. Right. Okay. Yep. That's
Thank
all
you,
from me.
Rose.
Thank you.
And I'll now hand over to Xavier to take us through careers and employability support.
And everyone, thank you for joining us. I hope that was very informative and helps you to sort of make a better decision. I know it definitely helped me as well. So I'm just going to talk to you all about some of our support that can be offered to you as a student in regards to your career and the part that you are looking to, move from studying into the world of work. We have a student futures and careers team that internally that is there to support students to achieve their ambitions, make the most of their experiences, develop skills and manage, their future careers. The team can offer you a wide range of activities and support to help yourselves, at every step of the way. So we do advise that, as you start your program, you get in touch with them as soon as possible and start working with them to sort of navigate yourself around the career choice that you're looking to get into. There's just some, as you can see on the screen there, a few ways that they can do that. We do have you can book one-to-one appointments, whether virtual or on campus, to sort of discuss your career plan, career options and transitions for those who maybe are looking to move from one industry into another. It seems to be a common theme at the moment. A lot of people are changing career pathways, so we can support you in those areas, and also making everything more bespoke to you as an individual, because everybody's different, everybody's trajectory is different, everybody's pathway is different. So we want to make sure it's tailored to you and not generic as some other services might offer. We do also provide support around CV writing. So if you've got yourself a CV and you maybe you're not getting many responses, we can support in making sure your CV has the right keywords and stuff, because as technology's advancing, HR systems are changing, and they're using softwares and technologies to sort of pick out keywords and shortlist the amount of CVs that are put through to hiring managers. So we can support you with those elements, as well as helping you write effective cover letters, and making the right kind of job applications for the roles that are specific to your skills and knowledge base, if that makes sense. And then we can also support you with mock interviews, so that you can help ease the pressure, because I know what it's like going into an interview. You want to feel relaxed, you want to be comfortable. There's certain techniques that are used to make your interview effective, and leave a lasting impression with those interviewing. So we can support you in areas around that, and we do have a lot of online resources and platforms that we can sign you up to help with that next step. We have the NUL Careers online service, CareerSet, Shortlist Me, and eSupport as well. These are all available to you from day one of starting your course with us. Now, I say it's available to you from day one, but it continues right the way until 2 years after you graduate. So that's I don't know a lot of institutions that can provide you with 2 years support around careers and employability. We can offer you that, and so we do stress that you do utilize it, not just after you finish, but from day one. And we will ensure that we can provide you the best support to make sure that you are effectively finding the sort of pathway for yourself in the job market. So that's everything around the careers and employability support. So feel free to reach out to us, book an appointment once you start, and let's take you to the next level of your career. I'll hand you back to the lovely Lauren.
Very much, Xavier. And now we're just going to take you through a few FAQs. So these are frequently asked questions that we do get. However, if you do have any other questions, as we said, please do feel free to put them in the chat box. So with question number 1, how can students best prepare before starting their course? Is there any recommended reading? Dr. Rose, I'll come to you for this one, please.
Yeah, so all our modules actually have a relative digital reading list, which they can find from the Northumbria University library systems. But of course, you can relax when you start preparing. So you don't need to read all the books. We have a big pool of electronic database, e-books and e-resources in the library that we subscribe. So students can actually start looking into it. Once you register, then you will receive some email communications from the student support team to invite you to join the induction program, which your program leader, myself, and other staff will give you all the details and ideas about how you can get prepared before you start the modules. And then communications will tell you what you can look at. But we don't expect you to start the course and learn everything. So relax on that.
Thank you. And I think in that you also answered question number 2, which is how students can access the library and resources. I know you've already just said that, but if you'd like to just go over that again just quickly,
Yeah,
please.
definitely. From our points of view, we do not have a physical library in Northumbria University, but all the students are able to access the electronic library through any website, and support will provide to all the students how to use it. Particular from our side, IT people, we seldom use physical book because the content might be a little bit updated. We rely heavily on the electronic resources. So as I mentioned, for every modules, we include all the electronic resources in the digital reading list, so that you can just simply click from the backboard and then you will go to open up the content that we needed. And we have a huge amount of electronic resources, including videos, learning modules, etc. For those who really like to have physical book, we also support a service for any students, NUL students. You can actually order the book from the library system, and then they will mail the physical book to you, and then you just need to return the books on the campus.
Thank you. And our final question on here, are there any additional professional training opportunities for students? And with this one, I will hand over to Xavier.
Thanks. Yes, you'll be pleased to know that through our partners, QA Higher Education, each of our students who are on our master's programs will be eligible to undertake 3 short professional training courses through QA on completion of your program. These professional pathway programs are eligible to students at no extra cost. These are free for you to do and will definitely aid you moving forward, because you know IT is all about constant learning and constant development. So we're delighted to be able to offer our students this opportunity, and it gives you that opportunity to further your training. Courses that you can find are worth up to £3,000. Look really good on your CV and on your LinkedIn, because you want to be able to showcase what you're learning, and be able to attract the right sort of headhunters to take you into opportunities that you may not have previously been able to do, and also just to obviously keep on top of the latest technologies as well.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. And that concludes the end of our slide deck. Hopefully you all found that informative, and thank you all for joining.